Hello, everyone. I'm Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creation, and welcome aboard. I'm sewing and chatting today. I also have some blocks I've been working on for the Cathedral window, and I'm sewing on those today. Since I have a few already, I try to cut everything out into a kit before I begin, but I only have so many here, and I have to have. Ooh, I'm dropping. I got to have at least 270 of these blocks sewn to make a nice quilt. It take a lot of fabric, but it'll be beautiful once I'm done. And I'm carefully taking my time lining up these edges so I can do it right. Hello. Hi, Betty Harris. She said, hello, Miss Ellen. What are you doing today? I'm sewing, making my blocks for that cathedral window quilt. And it's a beautiful block. I done put everything down and went into making this quilt. It's just on my mind. Once I can't get it out my head, I got to do something about it. Hello, quilting in the country. She said, hello, hi, Miss Ellen. Lori here. How you doing, Lori? I'm glad you could stop by and join me today. This is just a sewing chat, and I'm working on my foundation blocks for the cathedral window. And I don't have all of them cut out and ready. I have to purchase. I'm thinking I gotta purchase like I have to count these, but I'm still thinking I need about 9 more 4 yards package of white. And I'm forgetting to cut my thread. Okay. Got to find these snips. I got notes everywhere. I've been out running, busy. I'm sorry I'm behind on my time, but I gotta do it. I finally got my cabinets I need, my filing cabinets to cut and wrap and store my fabrics in. And they're nice, heavy, and big. Hello, peace, love, and quilting. She said, hi, Ellen. Hi, Beverly. She said, hello, Ellen and everyone. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Betty Harris says, it is a beautiful quilt. I would love to do one also. I got the pattern off of YouTube. I was wanting to make it, and I had another lady that was messaging me. She was going to teach me how to make it. She sent me a pattern too of the sizes of blocks I should cut and what size they'll be, and she was telling me how to sew them. So I appreciate her for that. Hi, Sherlock Sews. Hello, everyone. Popping in for a few. Thank you for taking the time to pop in and say hello. Peace, love, and quilting. She's speaking to someone else. Okay, yes. Okay, after I sewed, the way these are some 12.5 inches blocks, which is one of these here. I cut them 12.5 inches square. I didn't press or iron them or anything because When I go to the iron, then I'm going to take them all, the whole stack to the iron. But you sew them on both ends, which will leave no raw edges. And then once you sew them on both ends, you line up the center, these seams here together. You make them nest. You line them up, and you have to leave a hole to turn it to the right side. So I'm going to show y'all this here right. If I can get it sewed. Keep my 1/4 inch seam allowance. I really don't do a whole lot of sewing right there. I just get it in there, and you have to make sure you don't catch this here in your seam. So fold that back out the way. Leave enough space to turn. And I leave about 4 inches, I'm thinking. Because due to my arthritis, I need the extra space. And I nest my seam, one going forward and the other one coming backwards. So, oh, my thread popped. Let's see here. That is quite all right. We'll get this back going. I just got to make sure there's nothing tied up. Okay. Then I have a little dime threader, one of these little silver things. I put in my needle, and I mostly have to feel for it. But it works like a charm. And I thread my needle. Now, you know this machine have a needle threader on it. Sad part about it is I don't know how to use it. I've been looking into it, trying to learn to use it. And I just don't get it. They put it, wrap it here and do this and then mash the button. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Will I ever get this? Okay, I go back and forward quite a few times to lock in that seam, because when I turn it, if it got any pressure on it, I don't want it to come loose. I'm going to show y'all what I did in a minute here. And this is why I like this block. I thought it was so complicated, so hard to make. And once I saw this, I was like, what? Is that all to it? Okay. So I sewed it the long way as well, and I left my turning hole right here. I have notifications popped up. Let me move those out the way. Hi, Tammy. I don't want to miss your comment. How you doing? Okay. I left this hole. Now I sewed it on this side, so now I turn it to the right side, which I take my time and just flip these corners. I like taking my time and flip the corners out first. Now that's just me. And this is cotton this time, you guys. I like this fabric way better than the silk. I did finish the silk pillow. Oh no. I'll show that to you all. Can y'all see that right there? Excuse me here. Ooh. This is the pillow. The silk with the upholstery fabric in the centers. This is the silk pillow. And I have a ton of this silk. It'll be good right there for a minute. I'm kind of a little overcrowded in here because I've been working on the basement. My basement is gonna be repainted, redone, so I can put everything back nice and neat. Actually, it's gonna be a whole lot different though. Okay. Y'all see that? Can you see that X in the block? This is the block. Now, when I get it like this, it measures about 8¼ inches. 8¼ But this is not all. When I get them like this, I have to turn around and press these points to the inside, which create this folded envelope like style. It create a folded envelope style, and then once I get all of them connected, as big as the quilt I'm gonna make, I get them all connected, then I go back and put in my blocks that I make the windows out of. I got a little green, I have a little of the beige and brown, and I have a little the upholstery fabric light. Now that's my main color. I really like them blocks. I had someone to just give me that upholstery fabric, and it comes on a spool, a roll, a big spool roll. Like most of my stuff come on a roll. The silk is on a roll, and I had like about 10 rolls of the silk, which now I done gave most of it away. I might have 2 or 3 rolls left. But it do make a beautiful pillow. I really need to move that. Okay. Now I just continue on. Look at it to see which one's my inside and I fold this to the inside where the inside is under. And then I come back and just add my seams. This is very nice. I said if I have to take my time and make this quilt, I'm going to take my time and make this quilt. I also was planning to start quilting on a lot of my tops I have. And I can't start that yet either because I got to get the basement taken care of first, and then I'm going to set up my frames in the basement with at least 2 sewing stations. And once I get that done, I can really get some quilting done. My Juki here, it sews at its own discretion. I cleans it up. I have to make sure I keep the lint and stuff out of it and keep it oiled, because that lint and stuff will not let it sew. It won't even let the thread cut. Okay. Got to push this tail out the way so I don't want to sew up no more than I have to. And I'm really trying to keep my eyeballs on this seam allowance. I don't like ripping out too fast. But you know, if I gotta do it, I do it. Sometimes if I'm talking too much, I make mistakes. When I make mistakes, I'll be like shaking my head. I did not do that. I'm sorry if I missed someone's comment. Let me see. Hi, around to it. She says, Ellen Campbell. Shirley's here watching from Canada. Hello, Ellen and everyone in chat. Hi, Shirley. How you doing? Hi, Dee. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? I'm glad all y'all could join me today. Hi, Miss Tammy. Thank you. She said that is a beautiful pillow. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Dee Dee said, hi, Ellen and everyone. I like your kitty. Oh, hat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee. I took this hat from my niece. Oh man didn't like it. They was gonna throw it away. So I said, no, you ain't. I like that hat. Give it to me. I done had this hat now about 3 years, I think. I keep up with it. It's so fun. I like the comments I get from it. Betty Harris says, I love how fast you sewing machine sews. I could get some work done with one of those. That's awesome. I love this machine too. It do got pressure and speed. Nancy say, hi everyone. Don't y'all forget the thumbs up. Please give me the thumbs up. Okay. I got this one done. And y'all notice I'm not even trimming these corners, right? I'm just flipping. I guess I say every little piece of fabric or thread counts. Goes towards keeping you warm. Okay. So now I don't have the thing where you push the corners out. But I had like a one of those metal fingernail files that used to work good. And right now, I don't know where it is. It's all packed up, sitting in my living room somewhere, waiting for the basement to get straightened out. Every time I come in the house, I look at it and be like, what a water mess. They better come on here and fix my basement. I can't do too much of that. I've been load everything up and take it out of here. They can stay in this house themselves if they gonna take that long. All right, another one. And see, you don't even have to worry about closing that seam because once you get the block made like this, you have to fold and iron, which gonna make a crease. And I put that tipped in to that cross plus sign, and I iron these corners. Let me see. You probably can't see everything. Just a minute. I don't want to make anybody sick from moving the camera. But I fold it like that from corner into this plus sign here till I get them all did around. And that's how I make it that smaller block. So there's some thickness here. Okay, y'all speaking. That's so sweet. I like everybody being nice and friendly. I just love it, y'all. You know what? It's already too much drama out there already. I'm going to push the camera back up some so y'all can see my big head. Sorry about that. But yes, it's already too much drama out there, and I don't like drama. I sure don't. It breaks my heart to see somebody say something nasty to somebody else. I mean, I don't know why I'm like that, but it do breaks my heart. So I try to keep my channel clean. Somebody saying something they ain't got no business, y'all let me know. My channel ain't the playground, not for that one. Drama can stay somewhere else. Because I love all my sewing and quilting friends. I do. I call y'all my family. And when I say y'all my family, I mean that from my heart. Nancy. Hi, Colleen. How you doing? Glad you could stop in. Hi, so we like crumbs. How you doing? I love crumbs too. Hi, Vivian. So glad you can stop by and say hello. Just sewing and chatting. Working on these cathedral blocks. Cathedral wonder blocks. I'm having issues trying to catch my fabric. Ain't that something? Y'all know my wrist been bothering me lately. I had surgery on my wrist right here about a year ago. And it has been bothering me, some kind of serious. It got this dull numbness feeling to it, which I know is probably arthritis too. I'm stopping looking due to my seam allowance. I be trying to stress to everybody the importance of that seam allowance. It don't mean be the seam allowance police, but I do believe in the seam allowance because your project won't come out right if you're not doing that seam allowance right. I hate for someone to spend money on a kit, pay $160 or $150 or more for a kit, and then the seam allowance ain't done right and it won't come out right. Because the seam allowance be off. And I recommend to all my friends and families out there that sew and quilt, if you can't get that 1/4 inch seam allowance, practice. Take one day out and just practice it. Practice it till you can eyeball it. Now, what side I just sewed? I'm dealing with white, y'all. I have to find my hole here to flip. Look like we finna have some bad weather, y'all. It rained last night. I must have slept through the storm. I had took some sinuses medicine and I was out like a light. So whatever happened last night happened and passed it right on over me because I was knocked out. Bad weather. I don't like bad weather, no way. I'm from Mississippi, and y'all know we get that bad kind of weather down there. When it thunders. Like a bear growling at you, it be thundering. It be like, woo, that kind of stuff. Make your whole house shake and vibrate if you got a house that is on blocks or something. At that time, we turn off all the TVs, all the air conditions, all the whatever electronic, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn off your TVs, radios, everything. Because that lightning will strike. And if it hit close by your power source, it will mess up some stuff. Oh, look at there. I'm just having a ball making these blocks. And I'm going to need 270 of these blocks. And I can't tell you where I'm at now because I'm just getting started. I only had a few made. I was saving my fun time for my video here. Oh my goodness. Woo. This is awesome. Y'all know this make me so happy. It makes me so happy. And that's what I wanted to do. I was already sewing before I got into dealing makeup, selling makeup and makeup products and stuff, and weight loss stuff. I was already sewing, and I thought, I ain't gonna go out and pay for nothing else. I want to do something I love to do, something already in me, something I already grew up with, and it's sticking with me. And it was this. I done made so many quilts and gave them away, and ain't now had a label. But now I know. Now I know to put my label on there if I have to draw it with a permanent ink pencil or some, what they call that, Indian ink. Long as I get on there what I wanted to say, made with love. I don't want to cut my thread if the needle's still moving. And that's a good machine. But I do tell y'all, if I had it to do all over again, I would get the Juki Industrial. Safe travels. Colleen. Beverly said, Ellen, stay safe in the bad weather. I'm going to try to, Beverly. Quilting in the country said, yes, your weather is fierce. Mississippi weather is fierce, yes. But I'm in Indiana right now, and it's getting bad. It's clouded up here and stuff. It's going to be bad. Peace, Love, and Quilting said, be right back. Around to it says, Ellen, you are going to be a busy lady. Thank you. I try to keep myself busy, tell you the truth, because idle minds gets in trouble. I ain't seen one that ain't got in trouble yet. And when I say trouble, I do mean trouble, because a lot of times you can be single, minding your own business, doing what you love to do. And then all of a sudden you get to meet who you think a mighty good prince that gonna make you the queen. Y'all know the story. And I mean, if I'm sewing, I ain't got the opportunity to meet that prince. That way you can walk on by. Walk on by. Leave me alone when I'm in my happy place. I used to tell my nieces and everybody how I used to pray for a husband. I said, you better stop. Better stop. I don't pray for no husband no more. Because you know you got them demons and stuff sitting out there listening to you, and they going to send you somebody. When God get ready for you a husband, he going to give you a good one. He can't go wrong. So I stopped that because, honey, I go through some stuff. And I'm happy and enjoying my sewing and enjoying my quilting. Why would I want to mess that up? Because if I had a man or a friend, then I got to say, baby, can I go to the Joann's Fabric? Honey, can I go to Walmart? I need to pick up some needles or some thread. Then I'd be thinking, oh, I remember when I didn't even know you. I used to go get my own thread. I ain't had to ask for nothing. I got some notification pops up on me. Nancy said, it looked like all bad weather. It's staying south of me. I hope it stays south of here too. Quilt in the Country said, I always hand write my labels. Now that they be beautiful. I sure love to see one, Quilt in the Country. If we're friends, send me a picture in the messenger if you don't mind. And if we're not, send me a friend request. I'm Ellen Campbell, but I also have a Facebook page that's under Campbell's Creations. I'm mostly on that Campbell's Creation. I got about 3 or 4 pages out there, but that's when I first started out trying to use Facebook and stuff, and I ain't know what I was doing, and they still out there. So as soon as I can figure out how to get on them and to delete some of them, I will. Nancy said, amen. Beverly says, sing, sister. I had a song for y'all too today. If I can remember what it was, oh my goodness, I'm so blank. I said I'm gonna sing that song to them. I was singing it at the church this morning. Now I can't remember what it is. It was sticking with me too. I do have another one I can sing a little bit of to y'all. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Because he first loved me. I like that one too. I just keep thinking about the love I have for our Father, how he loves us. Can y'all think of the stuff we might have did wrong that is so unpleasing and make you seem so unworthy to be loved? Well, he loves us through all that anyway, and that's a blessing. Let me catch up on these. She says, sang it, Miss Ellen. Dee Dee says, oh, she's speaking to someone. Are you doing it with regular white fabric? Yes. Oh, boy. A lot of these getting by me. My grandma used to cover the mirrors. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Everything yes, you got to cover them mirrors. I know my husband was a weekend husband now. He is here 24/7. Oh, it is hard to get used to. LOL, love him, but I like doing my thing all week. I know what you're saying, Nancy. Oh, yes, I know. Beverly said, I love that song. Thank you. Thank you. Give the praises to God, though. Give it to God. What's that? Be right back. Okay. Beverly said, please praise him. Yes, Betty Harris said, when will the prayer line be back? I miss hearing you all voices. I haven't spoke with Pastor Wilborn yet. When we gonna start it back up, because she got a seasonal of things coming up before her, and she was trying to rest up and allow me some time to rest before she started up, because She have a big full-time ministry going, a big one. Okay. I guess it's taking me longer than normal to flip this block. If I could just remember that song. I also sung to the kids today at the church saying, it was just a small verse by build your hopes on things eternal. Just hold to God's unchanging hands. Hold to his hands. God's unchanging hands. Hold to his hands. God's unchanging hands. Build your hopes on things eternal. You just hold to God's unchanging hands. I love that. Now that stick with me from down home. That stick with me from down home. The singing, the songs, the praises, the praying. I be telling all my friends, it's time out for playing church, going to church just to see what sister or brother got on. Time out for that, because things done got real and time done pushed and come to a shove. I be telling everybody you got to speak over yourself and encourage yourself. I think that's the song I was trying to think of. I think that's it. I was singing just a verse or two of that. I kind of learned the whole song, but I don't forgot it. I got to go back and relearn it. But it go a little bit like this. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during your test. No matter how you feel, speak the words and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. That's the verse I want to give to y'all. Because a lot of time we be in pain going through life, whether it's arthritis, fibromyalgia, cancer. It could be anything. Speak over yourself. Command these ailments to leave your body. Command your body to heal itself. That's what God designed it to do in the first place. So I done start speaking over myself, and I command my body to repair itself, to renew itself, to do a complete restoration. And I'm going to hold y'all to do the same thing. I know we all go through stuff. And when you do it, believe in your word. Believe in your prayers and your praise to God. Believe in them. He says, soon as we turn away from our wicked ways and start giving him the praise and honor, that he will hear from us. He will hear from us and make a change. So we wouldn't have to keep going through these things and be suffering. I love that song. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Oh, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during your test. No matter how you feel, speak the words and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Oh, they go in talking about the enemy. Got you down. Putting you through the test. But guess what? Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Got another notification up here. Okay, let's see. D says, you have a beautiful voice. Thank you, D. I've been singing a long time. Hi, James. Glad you could join us. Stop in and say hello. Good afternoon. He said, good afternoon, Miss Ellen and everyone else. How you doing, James? D says, I'm having popcorn for snacks while watching you. LOL. That's fine. Miss Tammy said, you can really sing, Miss Ellen. You can sing gospel to me any day. Well, thank you. Thank you. Betty Harris says, sing as and so on. What a combination. We can get it done. Yes, we can. These comments moving. James says, I'm blessed and highly favored. Amen. Amen. Stay blessed and highly favored, James. That's the way to be. Walk in the light. Let everybody see your light. So God will receive all the glory from it. We actually do have work to do. And that work to make sure that our light gets shown, be seen, so God can get the glory. A lot of time we go through stuff and want to ask God, why me? Why me? Y'all know everything's happened for a reason. God don't let things happen and occur for no reason at all. And a lot of times I think about it. I wonder why stuff happened and why not? I mean, it happened to everybody else, so it's just my turn. It'd be my turn then. So while I'm going through, I'm not going to lay there and wallow in it. I'm going to be praying my way through. Come on, God, dispatch your angels. You told me if I pray and turn away from my ways, what you would do for me. I'm holding God to his word. You know he ain't going to go back on his word. He can't. Even though some of the promise he made was to Father Abraham. But we are heirs, so we honor that promise. You just have to choose the right. Choose to live right. Oh, another happy square. I wonder what I'm going to look like when I get to 270. I got to keep going like this with all just white squares. White squares. I done made 270 of these bad babies. And when I get one did, it feel like somebody just gave me a whole birthday cake. I couldn't do that silk like this. Not what I might make another pillow to go with that one. preparing for my school bus, y'all. I'm serious about that school bus. I want that school bus. I've been trying to think of some kind of fundraiser or something I can do to help me try to get there. And I've been thinking I'm going to have to talk it over with somebody before I move forward with it. I got to get all my ducks in a row. Miss Tammy says, I pray in Texas and say, help me go through this. Yes, you have to ask for it, and you have to be a little bit more specific than that when you're talking to God, because you want to make sure God is answering your prayers. You don't want no demon or Satan, the devil, nobody like that to answer your prayer, because y'all do know he blesses people too. He'll bless people and they think it be coming from God. And you have to realize, how did you obtain it? How did it come by? What happened? You know, you have to cover yourself. These notifications. Every time I go live, I get all these notifications pop up. Peace, love, and Quilton said, good to see you too, James. That is awesome. James says, Miss Ellen, I finished reading the book called Life's Healing Choices, and I recommend it to anyone to read who might need some guidance or whatever. Life Healing Choices. That's nice, James. I'm glad you shared it. If anybody on my channel, can look it up to find that book. I have a book app on my phone where I can go into the bookstore and buy a book to read and save it and download it to my phone. I had started off reading romance novel because I don't like killing and murder, and it's just certain stuff I don't even put myself involved with. To me, is cray-cray, put it that way. It's cray-cray. Peace, love, and Quilton said, very true, Ella. Thank you. Okay, I'm all caught up. I can sew a little bit more. Okay, I got both of these ends sewed on this 12.5-inch block. Now I have to open it up like this and nest these center seams where one laying one way and the other end laying the other one, and get them lined up and put them under this needler. I'm so glad my mama taught me quilting, y'all. Y'all just don't know how happy this is. At this stage in my life where I have had 2 husbands to pass on me. My first husband, he's my children's father. My second husband was my second husband, and he passed away as well. So it just hurt losing either one of them. I'm telling you, it hurt, because once you lose your first husband, you feel like your whole life is over, but it's not. I was just there in that. Ooh, no. Look like I got to pull out the ripper, y'all. Okay. Not bad as I thought it was. Thank you, Lord. I don't have to rip. I just have to line up this again. Oh, I'm not sewing no way. Oh, yeah, there you go. Long as I get my seam lined up on that 1/4-inch seam allowance, it's all good. And I know this machine will go, but if I can't hold the fabric, I might as well slow it down. And just imagine the industrial kind. Woo-wee. I could take an industrial machine, y'all. I'll be stuck in that basement for days and everybody be wondering where I'm at. They'll be wondering where I'm at. I'll be throwing a party and be all by myself. Everybody be like, you don't be lonesome up in here? What be lonesome for? I got my sewing machine. I know. Oh, in the comment description of this video, I listed my Zoom, where when I go live on Zoom, which I'm going to start doing every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time for me, I will be doing a live Zoom. It's just going to be a sew and chat, or it might be a game or something that come up. But every Saturday morning at 10, I'm going to start doing something. And if y'all interested, take down the Zoom information. And I'll meet you there Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Live and nothing happen. I just like having fun. And who knows, I get my Zoom straightened out. Excuse me. I get my Zoom straightened out. I would love to invite a few of y'all to join me on that Saturday morning. Anybody interested in joining? My email, I have an email in the bottom of this description as well. Just email me and let me know. Send me your email address so I can hook you in. Just whatever you're doing at that time in that moment, we can just share and talk and learn techniques, which right here. Excuse me. Y'all might have seen a post from me about this here. And this is a full gallon jug of Elmer's glue, which is washable. And it's a good product to use for basting quilts. The way you do it is you get you a spray bottle. I'm not going to tell y'all that I go around by these fancy spray bottles or these misted bottles. I don't. I get me a Lysol bottle and I rinse it out real good. And I add some water. You add 50-50. Add half water, half Elmer's. My internet jumping in and out look like, but you shake it up real good. Shake it real well, real thorough. Make sure it dilutes down. So when you go to spray it with that trigger thing, you spray your quilt with it. You're going to start with your lining, the backing on whether you got it on the frame or laid out on the floor or whatever you got it laid over. Start with your backing, and then you add your batting inside. If you're going one layer or two layers, just put one layer down at a time. Spray cross, set the iron on it, and it's gonna fuse it, dry the glue so it won't be tacky. You continue that process all the way through the quilt. And you see by being clear, you won't get that white staining. You get the white clear one. You probably can find it at Amazon a little cheaper, but I got mine from Walmart for like $19, $19.99 or something like that. And that's a whole gallon. And I plan to go back to get me at least 2 more gallons. And I'm going to try to continue to stack up on this. So when I base my quilt with this, I don't have to worry about no pins. I don't have to worry about take out the markings of a pin or something. It's always pins. I got my little cutie frame that I'll be putting up with this. And on my cutie frame, oh, thank you, Shirley Travis. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hope we can all learn together. Is that a troll? Bozo the Clown. Wait a minute, y'all. We got to get that out of there. Do I have somebody here that can help me? Where it is? Right there. Oh, that getting, oh, it still try to move on me. Bozo the Clown. Oh, okay. Report, hide. How do I delete it? I hid it. Sorry about that, guys. I hope it hide out. I've been trying to delete it. If I could delete. No, it won't let me. If somebody can delete that, please delete Bozo the Clown. It's a couple of them up in here. I'm going to report it. That way Bozo can go back to the zoo. All right. Thanks. We received your report. All right. I don't see why people would come into our sewing live like this and pose gimmicks and tricks. Nancy, you're a moderator by chance. Do you know how to delete those comments? Because it's not allowing me to do it. I'm sorry if I missed some of y'all comments. You can help me, Peace, Love, and Quilt, and let me make you a moderator. Okay. Okay, you a mod, Peace, Love, and Quilting. Thank you. Hi, Teresa Louise. I quilt too. How you doing? Yes, I was selecting it on the side and I can't see the delete button. But thank you, Peace, Love, and Quilting. I made you a moderator so you can help me out. But I was back to my topic. I was talking about the Elmer's glue, which can be used for a good quilting basin. Base your quilt with, especially if you free motion quilting on a machine like I have. It's not on a frame. And we can learn a lot of tricks from one another, a lot of techniques of sewing. I even tie quilts. I tied one. It took me like a month to tie it, but I enjoyed the process. Ooh. I tried to delete, but won't let me, so I blocked. Thank you. I blocked it and reported too. Bozo the Clown. I'm like, really? I ain't got no bozo. I ain't even got a clown. Not even a doll clown. I don't even make clowns. But I love to sew. So anybody that interested, I listed in the description my Zoom channel information where every Saturday morning I'll be going live. We just do a fun sewing chat. Whatever you're working on, you can join me. You don't have to be sewing alone. We can just sew and talk. And if anybody know how to make something, we can share it with our friends and family, because y'all is my family. Look at there. I made another one, you all. And then when I get my iron ready to sew, I just fold this point in I don't pass that center. I just fold this in to the center and press it down, and then come on around, get this one to the center. And it comes out so right. See what I'm talking about? See this point up here? When I fold it down like that and press, that point just fall on in there. So when I get ready to make my window, I just roll that back with my fabric on there. Oh, I had this one kind of folded like that, what I was trying to make. See that block? When I get them all folded in, I have to have 270 of these blocks, y'all. And I'm working on them. Work in progress. Oh. I don't know. I got a few hundred of them over here by me. I tried to count them and lost count. So it really don't matter until I get to 270. When I get them all sold up, I count them. I always try to cut my stuff out into a kit before I begin, and I don't believe I have enough fabric here. It takes a lot of fabric. I think I have to buy 9 4-yard packs of fabric to have enough white for the background. But if I can't get 9, it's going to be a smaller quilt. 9 will give me enough for a king size quilt. I'm always stuck on making them big, y'all. Hi, June Hanson. I'm so glad you could stop by and say hello. June said, okay. I'm glad you could stop by too, Teresa Louise. I quilt too. I'm glad you're feeling better as well. Hi, Colleen. Yes, Ellen, I'm sorry you got a troll. I'm on the road. I can't do anything at all. It's okay, Colleen. You just be safe out there. Be safe out there. Watch your surroundings. Keep your head up. I pray for you a blessed trip. I'll be praying for you when I get off this line. In the name of Jesus, Father. Teresa. Peace, love, and quilting. Yes, miss you. Been live, Teresa, and hope you are doing okay. Okay. Hi, Kim. I'm so happy to see you, Kim. Oh, my goodness. I'm glad you could stop in and say hello and join us. Beverly Nancy. I'm trying not to miss anybody comment. Hi, Lona. How you doing? Glad you could join us as well. Wait a minute. It's okay. I am here to keep the trolls out for you, Miss Ellen. Thank you. Teresa said, you have a beautiful voice, Ellen. Thank you, Miss Teresa. I'm trying not to read everybody's comments, just the ones for me, but I have to kind of glance through them. Okay. Oh, you so sweet. Peace, love, and quilting. Okay. I've been talking to everybody about these seam allowance too. It's important that we try to sew with our given seam allowance, because if I was telling them if they bought a kit, a quilt kit, and paid, just say it paid $165 for a quilt kit. They don't want to get that quilt kit and try to put it together and the seam allowance is all wrong. which gonna cause it to not come out right. I had to go back and redo that seam. I'm trimming some of this here off because it don't belong. I got my little scrap bucket. I even keep my little tiniest of tiny thread, child. I kind of wish I had some more confetti. I saved that and stuffed my pillows with them. It's something about a confetti pillow just do me good. These pillows you buy at the store, they're a pillow, but they ain't the pillow. My kids had me to make them a pillow, and everywhere they went, they took their pillow. I'm looking at them like, where y'all going with that? They take their pillow like they moving. We was in Mississippi and we had trips to Indiana. When we came on those trips to Indiana, honey, they had bed cover, pillows, everything in the car with them. And I'm like, what? Why y'all taking this? Mom, you know we don't like sleeping on nobody else's pillow. After you made us these pillows, we hooked. I said, what's so special about these pillows? They showed me what was special about them. It was the firmness of the pillows and stuff. And once I saw that and I had stuffed them with threads, I started keeping me a pillow too. I mean, anytime you got allergies where your sinuses drains, when that season comes, you'll be wishing you had one of those thread stuffed pillows to keep your head elevated. I mean, that head elevation is something. But I'm going to say this again. Anybody that would be interested in joining me on a Zoom, it's just a Zoom. I don't know how to link my Zoom to YouTube. And if anybody know how I can do it, please let me know. Contact me when we offline. If you're friends with me on Facebook, or you can message me through the studio on YouTube, and they come straight to my phone. Because I really need to know how to link YouTube to my Zoom app. Okay, I ain't got to pick nothing to lose. Look, y'all, these threads on the end, I just leave it there. Oh, I'm sorry, I got some more comments blocking. Okay. Hi, 100 Proof Quilter. How you doing? Glad you could join us. Oh, my goodness. Nancy said, I slept wrong last night and my right hip was bothering me this morning. Make it hard to walk. Thankful it is better. Thank the Lord. Hi, Connie. I'm glad you could join me as well. She said, pillow look nice. Thank you. And you know, when I made that pillow, that was the first time for me ever trying to do the Cathedral window block. I had to research and look and research some more because I thought it was too hard for me. Boy, was that I wrong. Wasn't I wrong? This block, ooh, I'm so happy I got it, y'all. I used to see other people making them, and I'm like, ooh, it's so beautiful, but it looks so hard. I'm like, they got too many pieces of fabric cut. Now I understand. This gonna be one of my go-to. Because when I be thinking hard, I'm gonna tell y'all, Y'all might have heard me say this before. When I be a little stressing about something or something heavy on my mind, I start sewing. I start sewing crumbs together. I just start sewing, put it together. If it's too big, I whack it down some more. I used to get them whacked down till they was like micro size. I got a bunch of little crumb blocks I got in this trunk over here. And I'll be working on them one day soon, I guess. I got my blocks I got to put together. I ain't even finished my where the hole? My Eric Odor so along. I'm way behind. I'm so far behind I probably won't ever catch up. So I just have to let that one go. Now that I won't be going on the retreat with T Quilts, I was thinking I need to pick that back up. Finish them blocks. Oh, it just brings so much joy when I make one more. Ooh. Okay. Peace, love, and quilting said, Miss Ellen, you remember your what? Okay. I can't pronounce that. Coke pail quilt that I finished Sunday on Eric's Zoom. I sure don't. I'm sorry I don't, but I was tired and sleepy. I was so tired and sleepy, I was the first one to leave the Zoom. I was like, I couldn't keep my eyes open no more. If I had stayed there, y'all been looking at me sleep because I've been on camera just like this with my eyes closed. uh, mm. Oh, wow. That sounds nice, Kim. June said, oh, Ellen, you're so funny. A lot of times I am. A lot of times I am. I can't help it. I told my niece we just a family of comedians. We keep one another laughing. Lana said, Miss Ellen, do you like making it better on the cotton fabric than with the silk? I sure do, Miss Lana. I love this cotton much better, but the silk look a lot prettier. That's the only difference. I can do it with this cotton. That silk is woo woo. You have to pin that silk and clamp that silk. I had pulled out my clamps, y'all. Look. I've been using these bad boys. I've been using these, got them right beside me still. That silk will make you use them. I do want to make to go to the pillar, but if I can't, I ain't gonna even try to bother. Oh, hold on a minute, y'all. Just a minute, please. Let me mute y'all just a minute. This is important. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a medical office calling me about some breathing equipment I have. I'm sorry if I missed anybody comment. I said, Lona. Oh, yes, I love the cotton fabric better. Let's see. Strong good for the soul. D says, what color fabric you going to use for inside of the window? Who am I? Okay, D. Okay, see this here? This is like a beige. Kind of beige. I got that. I have some already cut. And this is some fabric I got from Quilts. I cut it up into some squares, which it got the green, the blue, some brown in it, kind of blend the beiges in the green. And I have this, some green squares in this. And I have, can y'all see the green in this as well? It kind of pulls all of it together. And then I have my other blocks over here. I done made a stack of these blocks. Y'all remember these? I have these. And it got a little greenish in it too, like an olive green or something. All of it gonna get pulled together. And I have a lot of these cut as well. The majority is these colors. And then these are just gonna be like a filler, which kind of spreads them out so I can get all of them in. And this is one thing I have over here I hadn't showed anybody. I was waiting. I was going to take it to the shop. But I was blessed to get a small, it's light. I was blessed to get a small senior featherweight. And this is the featherweight that I got. And it's something easy to carry around with you. And the serial number stuff on it right there. But it was something I thought I needed for when I'm traveling or going somewhere. I love to do some out-of-house sewing. Like there has been a few occasions where I go to a gas station when they have sitting space and I will hand sew. And I will go to the park and park at my park while I see children play or take my grandchildren and let them play. And while they're playing, I'm sitting out at my van sewing. Take care, June. Thank you for stopping by. The greens. Thank you, Dee Dee. Teresa said, what are you doing? Oh, she's talking to somebody else. Hi, Patty. I'm glad you could stop by and say hello. She said, Ellen Campbell, how do you prepare your Elmer's glue basting? 50-50? What do I do with it? Right over here. 50-50. I use a spray bottle, and y'all know me. I use what I have. So I take one of those where you can turn the nozzle on the end and adjust your spray. I adjust it to the one that fans it out, like sprinkles all over. Not the straight hard spray, just sprinkle all over spray. I mix it 50-50. You put half water, half glue, and you shake it. I mean, you sit down and take your time and shake it till it all till it mix all up together. Just shake it. Take your time and shake it. And once you got it shaken up real good and stuff, then you can start basting your backing and layer your batting down onto the backing and iron it. And once you iron it, the iron is going to dry that glue and it won't gum up your machine. So make sure you get it dry. But what I does is I iron it, then I come back with a second layer of batting. I spray the first one down on the top and I lay the other one down on top of it and iron it. When I iron it out, that iron is going to dry that glue. And then I spray the top side of the last batting I put on there. I spray it real good, get it good and wet down, and then I go back in with my top. And when you're doing it, you leave the same amount of inches from your backing so you can clamp it to your quilting frame or pin it or however you got to do it. You leave that same amount of space. Keep it in mind. Leave that space. And then you can adjust your space with your batting to put the top on. Get the top on, and once you spray that glue down, put that top down and rub it. Rub it from the inside to the outside, and then go in with your iron and do the same thing from inside out. From inside out. It's going to dry that glue. And once you get through, it's going to be in place and it's going to be tight. Ain't nothing going to move. Then what I do, I let it stay there. I let it stay where I got it at or where it spread it out at. I let it stay all night long to make sure my glue is dry. Nancy said, nice machine, Ellen. Thank you, Nancy. I've been had this machine now probably over 10 years. What did that say? I don't understand that SUT. That might be a troll. Okay. D says, I'm going to try making a owl, but also got ocean themed pattern too. And look by Emily Taylor. She does collage quilting. I picked up seam. Oh, that sounds nice. I was watching a show back here too. Thank y'all for letting me know it was a troll. Thank y'all. I was watching a show. I can't think the name of it. It's on YouTube. It was teaching us how we can take. You know what? Angela Walters did that. I was watching Angela Walters, and she had some great tips and some good ideas. She was taking, which I got a quilt top. I'm going to do this on too. She took some black fabric, and she cut it so wide. But this is what I'm going to do for mine. So I'm going to cut mine so wide too, and I'm going to lay it. Actually, I'm going to glue it on top of one of my quilt tops. I'm going to glue it on. Now I'm going to glue it in places. Put it like that. Because if I glue it on, it won't come out right. I'm going to glue it around the edges. And then I'm going to quilt this thing myself. I'm going to quilt me a feather on an angle from the top of the quilt to the bottom of the quilt. And I got just the perfect quilt top to do that with. And once I get through quilting it like that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to cut out all the openings of the feathers, the wing stuff, trim it down. I'm going to trim them out. It's going to take some time to do that. But it was on Angela Walters, and I thought that was such a great idea because I did like a, what that was? Stash buster. I did a stash buster quilt using fat quarters, and I figured that would be a good thing to put on a quilt with just the fat quarters like that and have one big long feathers, and then you can design other little feather designs in it on the side of the feathers, or you can use pebble stones, or you can use just whatever designs that is a good space filler. You can use the swirls or whatever. Just mix it all up, make it look good. But then on the feathers, once you put that vein in there, you still got that opening. And I might just go through all them openings and put pebble stones on it. And you know the pebble stones take a lot of time to do when you just doing them round and around, round and around, which is a good quilting design. I see a lot of people doing a lot of beautiful quilting and making quilts and sewing and designing out quilts and stuff. There's a lot of talented peoples out here. And I love learning, being around a lot of talented people. These will take a nice good minute to finish. Be nice if we had a tag team up in here where I can get so many peoples to do so many blocks like this, maybe 20, 25. Had enough to get the blocks done, to finish, to go on to start on the quilt. Now that would be a nice team. And them the kind of group of friends and stuff I want to make, I want to be with too, I want to hang out. That way, if we need one another, we're there. What you need, how you want it made. Now that's true sewing support. Somebody could want to enter a quilt into a contest or something and need help making the blocks. Yeah, that's the kind of group I want, or the kind of chats I want where we can come in and help one another out. Of course, we'll do it the right way. If anybody have any ideas or plans about it, let me know. Because y'all, I know everybody, a lot of us sew to make extra money. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. If we need that help, you pay for your help. I think that'll be a great challenge. Rise, rise, rise above it all. Rise, rise, rise above it all. Rise, rise, rise above it all. In the name of Jesus, rise above it all. You have ideals you got to put to work. You have thoughts and needed my help. I help you rise, rise, rise above it all. Rise, rise, rise above it all. Rise, rise, rise above it all. In the name of Jesus, rise above it all. I'm just talking and sewing, y'all, and I'd have made another block. Sometimes I tell myself, I think I talk too much. But if I didn't talk, it wouldn't be me. I guess I was destined to be a talker. I have met peoples in my life that always have been afraid to speak out or talk, to say something, like if something is out of order or wrong or something. Instead of them speaking up saying that's not right or it don't go like this or Just whatever the case may be. I've always been the one that hold up. I don't like starting no mess though. But I feel like if they bring it to me out in the open, and then it's free will, I can say what I want to say out in the open, long as I'm not using no bad words. I'm not missing anybody questioning, am I? But like I said, y'all, I left my email. Nancy said, beautiful voice, Ellen. Thank you. You should. Okay. As I was saying, I left my email in the description of this video. If y'all can help me to link my Zoom with YouTube, I would much appreciate it. And if somebody would like to go on live with me on my Zoom account and y'all can stream to YouTube and stuff, just let me know. Let me know, please. I like sewing and learning with others, because I don't know everything. I'll be the first to tell you I don't know everything, and I know me pretty good. This machine's so good, it reminds me of one of them black senior sewing machines I used to have. The black ones. Those machines sew very good, and they can stand a lot of pressure. When I was in Mississippi, my neighbor loaned me one to sew with because my machines had stopped. So she learned me hers to sew with. It told me keep it long as you need it. That machine was I was making bedspreads then, and I'd be sewing so fast the machine be bouncing up off the table doing that. I'm like, wow. I'm like, am I sewing too hard on it? I don't want to mess it up because I borrowed it. When you borrow somebody else's stuff, you got to take better care. Better care of it and make sure you return it in good health. I'm just running my mouth, y'all, and I'm almost through with another square. If I don't like this, I don't know what's wrong. My seam tried to flip back on me. I got it down though. Ooh-wee. It'd have been nice if we could come together, come up with some prizes, and do a quilting sewing marathon or something like that. Like have the whole weekend to do it. That would be very good and awesome. It'll be good and it'll be awesome, but it'll be like everybody we communicate with on YouTube, the sewers and stuff could participate. That would be so nice. Prizes could be given. Come up with some nice prizes. That would. Oh, I get to thinking, y'all, and I done fold it up. Take care, Teresa Louise. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Beverly said, everybody's saying, take care. See you later, Teresa. I'm enjoying this though. I am. When I was back home and my mom was still living, I used to get up in the morning, cook breakfast, feed everybody, get my daughters in to wash the dishes, because they'll tell me what they want. And a lot of time my daughters would get up and fix breakfast, which that was super cool. And when they was into their pancakes and pancake making, I used to go to the grocery store and buy those package of flavored flour stuff. Some would have chocolate chips in it, some would have cooked apples crunches up in it, and some would have just different stuff in them, like strawberries and stuff like that. I would buy those packages and let them make the pancakes out of that, because then the fruits is already in the pancake. That was so good. And then I had got my daughter one of those pancake maker where you put your stuff in the pan and let it cook on the eye, and then you just pick the pan up and flip the whole pan over and set it back down on the eye, and it'll cook the other side of it. She loved it, that thing. She loved it. And she went to school to take up cooking. Well, being a chef. And this year she graduates. That's the one I might have mentioned that graduates third in her classroom. She did business and she's about to graduate. Walk down the aisle. Even while she's in school, she's doing her cakes and stuff. I shared it on my Facebook page before, it called Abby's Sweet Treats. And she can bake a cake. She can make, have y'all heard of those little macrum cookies? They are pretty delicate to make. She makes those. They be so good. I forgot how she sells them, but they are so good. And I think she's doing about dozens. But those little macarons are so good. If I ever go on a trip, I'm going to have to take me some with me. What is that? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it was another troll on here. Okay. Wow. Ain't there some people so desperate and stuff to get into whatever you got going? Don't let the devil ride. Don't let the devil ride. 'Cause if you let him ride, he gonna wanna drive. Don't let him ride. That's an old time song, y'all. That's a song that really supposed to goes out and minister to the young people about don't let the devil ride. As in saying, don't give him the chance. Because if you let him in, he gonna want to drive. And when he drive, he gonna drive you straight the wrong way. I'm I'm going to enjoy making these blocks, y'all. I thought this was going to be hard, but instead it is so fun. Wow. Oh, wow. Is this a troll putting all this stuff up here? Let me see, can I get you out of there? Remove. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Oh my God. Okay. Somebody got them. Thank you. Whoever got them, thank you. They ain't even playing. These trolls are something. That troll put that picture up there like they sick on their stomach. That's exactly how I feel about them. Come in, try to take something over. We ain't really got nothing in here but what? Pins and needles, threads, sewing. They want to come in and voice they 25 cents. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Congratulations. Oh my goodness, Miss Ellen. I know them trolls was busy. Must be. I'm going to do this and turn it over here, and then I'm going to go and let y'all go because these trolls want to take over today. But they can't have it. They can't have it. I don't care how much they pop into folks' comments. They're just going to pop right on back out and get deleted. Just imagine 270 of these blocks. I guess I'm dwelling on that. But it feels so good when I make just one. And my corners, I got to push this one out a little bit more. So when I go to fold it, I want that tip to come straight up to that intersection. I don't want to pass it. I don't want to go over that. I want it to come straight up to it. Fold it down and set the iron on it. And that's going to create the block that I've been showing y'all like this. Now, the reason I chose to go and make all of these kind of blocks first is because I have to join them all together. They have to connect. They have to connect. And once they connect, you connect them by the seams that left by the iron. And once you get them all connected, then you can tack down this center. This center here with the 4 flaps on it have to be tacked down with like a plus sign stitch to get all 4 of them tacked. And once you get all of them did across the whole quilt board, then you can come back and start applying your color window blocks. Apply the color window blocks, and then that's when you go to folding these down back to get that window, that pretty look. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm done with that one. I'm going to go on, let y'all go, close out. I thank everybody for joining me. And don't forget, in the description, I have a list of the Zoom information. So Saturday at 10 a.m., I hope I can have everything straightened out by then where I can connect my YouTube to the Zoom. And I have the Pro account, the Zoom Pro, and I'm trying to be able to do lives and add some of my quilting family in with me so we can all just enjoy ourselves. To build a larger community so we can learn and grow from one another and share ideals and help one another where help is needed. That's all. Try to create a space where we all can reach our destination together while enjoying ourselves and having fun. Making obsolete any negative comments, making obsolete any negative remarks, making obsolete anything that is negative. We looking for positive, upbeat upbringing. Like no matter what situation you in right now or what you going through, if there's a will, there's a way. If you got the desire to do it and the will to work on it every day. I mean, if you work on it just a little bit, 1 hour out of a day, you will reach your destination. So that's where I'm at. Goodbye, Beverly. See you later. And everyone, have a blessed day. Hi, Paula. I'm glad you was able to stop by and say hello. Right at where we're closing out now, though. Thank you all, everybody. Have a blessed, good rest of your afternoon. Talk later. Bye now.